Welcome to Justice League, Hell Arisen, right here at Comicstorian. My name is Benny and I'm going to be your narrator. So 2 weeks ago, we finished up the Justice League storyline. And to get you to this point in the storyline, let me explain real fast. The Justice League back in DC battled against an evil Batman known as the Batman Who Laughs. They then broke the source wall, and the evil being known as Perpetua entered into our universe, changed Lex Luthor into a white Martian alien being known as an apex predator, and then proceeded to battle against the Justice League themselves. While this was going on, the Batman Who Laughs was creating an evil Justice League over in Batman and Superman, and at the end of the Justice League storyline, Lex Luthor and Perpetua ended up beating the Justice League and basically obliterating them from this multiverse. They don't exist right now. So what does that mean? That means that the Batman Who Laughs evil Justice League may be the only thing that can stop Lex Luthor. And what is Lex Luthor going to do now that there's no one technically to stop him other than a group that he doesn't know exists? Well, he's going to take control of this entire multiverse. So let's go ahead and cover issue 1 of Hell Arisen. And if you want to know all of that storyline, it'll all be down below. 1 year ago, the Batman Who Laughs stands up after being shot by one of Lex Luthor's security drones, telling him, "You really are full of surprises." And Lex tells him, "None of this should come as one. This was the inevitable course of action when I found your path. I am about to embark on the work of a lifetime. I will not have an extra-dimensional parasite in a Batman costume stand in my way. I have seen the future and I know what we can attain in our lifetime. A great power is coming and I will show the people of this world what they can become. I will show them that they've been held down by the false dream of justice. I will make them believe in doom. I will make them stronger." Lex turns his back, telling the Batman Who Laughs, "And you are not a part of this story. You should have stayed hidden after the dark multiverse invasion failed." The Batman Who Laughs begins to laugh out loud. "I'm one of the main characters, Lex. But I can't die, and we both know that. There are things about this universe the others don't know. I can't die because there's a deeper reason, a more human reason. Hell, a few months from now we will meet again. And you're going to want to know when all the chips are on the table and we both become all that we can. Who is going to win? You or me?" Now, back on Earth 3 in the current timeline. With the crime syndicate, Ultraman tells the people of his world that he wants them to scream and shout so that all of them can hear the bloodthirsty screams of their people. Let her hear it most of all. Let her see that we are not like the others. God is real, and she is evil, and she is coming. After his announcement, Ultraman returns to the crime syndicate's lair, wiping his forehead, stating that he got the sheep riled up. Maybe they'll start ripping each other apart. Superwoman tells him that should get him in good with the new boss. And Johnny Quick then says, "Do we really think that she's going to let us live? How many Earths are even left in the multiverse? Powering?" Powering says, "Those are different Earths, good guy Earths. We'll be fine because we're bad guys. We're on the other side of the mirror." And then a voice tells them that is exactly why they have their attention. Apex Lex steps through the portal, telling them, "Lady Perpetua seeks an audience with the great powers of your world. She wants to speak with the crime syndicate about the future. Now, if you would follow me." A few moments later, aboard the Godhead, the Anti-Monitor strikes the World Forger's hammer, and Johnny gulps. As they enter the throne room, Perpetua looks down, stating that she would like to welcome them to the Godhead.
She understands that they wish to speak with her.
Owlman begins by stating, "We've heard so much about you." But Ultraman stops him. "Do not BS her. She's an evil god. She can hear it straight. We want to talk about a cut. That's how we do things. We throw each other a piece of the action. You're conquering the multiverse, we want a piece of that." Perpetua tells him, "I like your spirits. First, we must see how you cope with your own world, though." Just then, Owlman states that he's getting signals from Gotham. Something is wrong. People are changing. Perpetua says that the majority of their people have accepted doom into their hearts. That saves your world. But to be of any use to me, you must be stronger. You must be more than human. You are apex predators like Alexander here. Johnny yells on, I know it! I said it was a bad idea to speak with an evil... Ah! Johnny Quick's body ages rapidly, turning into dust. And Perpetua says, "You will guide your predators to cull the weak. Teach them their hate. See that they don't get themselves killed in the process. If you do, I will consider granting you power. If you don't, I will remind you who rules the multiverse now. The portal opens back up and Lex tells the crime syndicate that their audience is over. Earth 3 awaits you. As they leave, Perpetua tells Lex that she has another mission for him, and Lex bows, telling her, "Anything, my lady." She goes on telling him that there is an abnormality on his home world, an incursion of energy that could disrupt all that they have planned. The dark multiverse is a wrong thing. It was never meant to procreate with broken, twisted worlds. It is not a part of the plan. Those energies are a danger to them. He must seek out and destroy all of the dark multiverse. Lex returns to the Metropolis Museum of Science on Earth Zero and looks around, stating, "This place is rather dusty." The computer lights up, stating, "Identify," and Lex tells it. Alexander Joseph Luthor. The computer asks for a key phrase and Lex smiles. "Superman is dead." Computer tells him that the systems are active, and once the computers are up and running, Lex tells the computer to run the Dark Matter Protocol. He wants to know every known location of the Dark Multiverse Batman since he was freed from the Hall of Doom. Images begin to pop up on the screen, and as the Batman Who Laughs team appears, the evil, infected Justice League, Lex quietly says, "That is quite an infection. The Justice League thought it could be contained, but the Batman Who Laughs is out of their custody. This is bigger than they thought it was." A scratchy voice then says, "Yes, Luthor, it certainly is." Kara, the infected Supergirl, floats out of the shadows, telling Lex, "It's time for somebody from my family to put you in your place." Lex laughs. "Oh, this should be good. I needed a sample. Apexes, bring her down." A few moments pass with nothing happening, and Lex begins to ask, "Did you hear me?" Kara asks, "Did you think that would work? Scarab's reach tech kept us cloaked as Deathbringer made mincemeat out of them." Lex looks over at the former Blue Beetle sitting on a pile of dead bodies hissing, and Deathbringer Donna Troy says, "Now." Seconds later, King Shazam yells, "Shazam!" and appears as the lightning strikes. Sky Tyrant Hawkman looms out of the shadows, telling Lex, "You may have gotten faster, but it won't help." Lex yells out, "You cannot comprehend the power that you're dealing with. I am imbued with the cosmic energies of Perpetua, the mother of the multiverse. A few days ago, I destroyed the Justice League. Do you really think that you can face this power head on? Have a taste!" Lex releases a beam of energy into Shazam, but as Shazam stands there, he tells him, "Yeah, that was kind of bland, bro." On the monitors, the Batman Who Laughs appears, telling him, "I know what's going through your head right now, Lex. That can't be right. Everything was going according to your plan. You got all of the power. But Perpetua, she's the mother of the multiverse, and her power, it does nothing to the energies of the dark multiverse. Everything is happening as I said it would. You wanted to see what would happen if you and I went head to head? But I've seen it for myself. I've skipped to the end of the book. I've read the last paragraph. Spoilers, Batman wins." And that is the first issue of Justice League Hell Arisen. A new infected Justice League, but dear viewers, we are not done yet. Subscribe to the channel as next week we're going to be bringing you more of the Hell Arisen storyline, and we're going to be telling you more of what these infected individuals have been doing, because we kind of stopped covering them a few weeks ago so that we can kind of tie it all together here. We have a multi-part series of infected Supergirl starting up next week, so you can see her battling against Wonder Woman. Technically, it takes place before this, but hey, who doesn't want to see that battle? Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep up to date as to what's going on in the Year of the Villain and Hell Arisen. And don't forget, you can find us over on Patreon, patreon.com/Comicstorian, where you can get early access to all of our videos. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you next week right here.